NBA and its global fan base. Curry surveys, takes it inside, and the layup is good. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch, a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Out to the wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Ingram. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Curry for the finish.
And that whole break was triggered by Steph Curry's defense coming up with the steal.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
They swipe it. And here's Shepard for 3. Good work defensively by Black. To the paint. The kick out, Curry. Thompson with a steal. Here's Nesmith. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Pass to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Sarr. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
The 3 from Curry. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Nesmith. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Nesmith's got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Back to Cunningham. Outside Nesmith. Charity stripe shot. And he nails the jumper. 7 points in the game. Pass to Sarr. Back to Curry. Miller on the wing. Now Sarr. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson outside. Back to Nesmith. Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. And Ingram with the block.
Man, look at Ingram that time, using full extent of that length to get a hand on it.
Buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Nesmith. From downtown. The shot comes out.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Cunningham. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. For three, and the three-pointer goes. Cunningham's got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Pass to Shepard. Down low. Back to Hartenstein. Stolen by Miller. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter.
The visiting team, 18.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
And it's Shepard missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Shepard. Launches it. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Stevenson. And that misses. That would have put him up. Black with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
The offensive rebound.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Thompson with a steal. Pass to Cunningham. Takes the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Outside Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Stevenson's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Miller on the wing. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Checking in for the away team.
Pass to Shepard. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, Curry is just so smart, and he knows when to take advantage of the opportunity.
Now Cunningham. 13 points in the game. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
2 on the clock. Hartenstein, no good. It's a 5-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Curry. The three.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Pass to Shepherd. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. Fires from deep. Here's Hartenstein. Out to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Stevenson. Pass to Shepherd. Shoots over Klingon. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Now Ingram. Beyond the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Now here's Cunningham. Up top, Thompson. Here's Hartenstein. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Hartenstein's got 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Stripped away. All alone. Shepherd, that's good.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepherd.
Outside Curry. Pass to Klingon. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Shepherd. Here's Stevenson. Rebounded by Ingram.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. They set the screen. 4-3. Hartenstein pulls it in. And here's Shepherd for 3. And so that brings the first half to a close. They're up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
And here's Cunningham outside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up to the Cardinals. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Neesmith's got 10.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And that's the competitive fire Steph Curry plays with. You just knew he was going to have an answer there.
Hartenstein a screen. Pass to Neesmith. Knocks down the triple. 13 points in the game.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Ingram double teamed. And here's Curry. Stolen by Thompson. Up again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
They double team Curry. Pass to Miller. And stolen by Cunningham. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, good to see Cunningham take chances on this end. He gets that steal. That was quick thinking.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Neesmith. From deep. He drops it from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Shepard. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Harden. Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor. Hartenstein showing a little bit of flair right there. Very stylish on that dunk.
And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That'll be a second foul of the game. Hits a three-pointer.
Number 20.
Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
Black outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. The steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Brian, back to you.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
And 1:01 left in the third. Drains the triple. Neesmith's got 19 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And they have been running their offense through Hartenstein tonight, and he has rewarded all of that trust.
Curry, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up to the Cardinals. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Shot clock at 5. Outside Neesmith. Wide open look. They get the rebound.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Miller.
Mike Miller.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the visitors call time here. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter here. And here's Cunningham outside. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout.
The visiting team, 41.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, How much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
It's Hartenstein, high post. 4 on the clock. Unloads. Great D that time from Miller. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 20 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hartenstein a screen. Outside Nesmith. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Nesmith's got 15 points in just the second half. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
Stephen Curry.
And he gets the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Curry gets the bucket. He's got 24.
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do. Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. So it's the home team now. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And that one's good.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Cunningham is doubled. And here's Shepard for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
It'll be a turnover. Cardinals ball.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Cunningham. And rejected.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
The first free throw is good. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Here's Cunningham. Miller pulls it in.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Trent, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Curry, that's good.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. Here's Cunningham. And counted. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And playing with great control. Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Back to Curry. Three-pointer.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cardinals.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, and when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
To the away team.
And here's Curry. From deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. So it's the home team now. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now here's Cunningham. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.